Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is, of course, Skyrim Special Edition featuring the Vigilant Mod. Now, you may notice that we are not where we left off last time. That is because I just spent the last hour talking into the mic, having not realized that I hadn't actually started recording. So I'm going to catch you up as best we can. As best I can. My mistake. First off, I tackled there are two sewers located in the area that we last were. With the giant leeches, I'm sure you remember. There were two sewers, I cleared them both out. The first one, there was a giant leech, King of Leeches was its name. Killed it. Then, frick. All of those thumbnail opportunities lost too, now that I think about it. God dang, that's a shame. Anyway, so we got from the King of Leeches a new headgear. That's in the storage back at the Priory. That's the name of it. So that's back in storage in the Priory. I'm not going back there to get it. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to go ahead and... Right, as I was saying, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to go ahead and fast travel out to where we were, and we're going to move on. I'm going to try and not stress.
A fair wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
I'm going to try and not stress about
A fair wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
About all of the footage that I failed to get. Which is a real shame. It was a fun time. Oh, right, speaking of which. So we fought the King of Leeches in the first one. I think it was the Eastern Sewer. That's what it was called. Cleared the place out. It's clean now. Then there was the Imperial something sewer. We'll pass by there, so I'll check its name. Down there, we met Bartholo. Do you guys remember him? From the mansion? The guy whose corpse we found in a room and looked like he had been exploded from the inside. Just walls covered in gore. All we found was his skeleton. Yeah, that Bartholo. He was down here. Or wherever here is. That's kind of bad, you know? Because he hadn't actually done anything wrong. He just happened to be in the wrong place and die at the wrong time. As a result of the curse from the Child of Oblivion, also known as Julius, Bartholo apparently ended up, doomed to be here. However, unlike the other guy who could be our follower, the knight back there next to the Priory, hopefully you guys remember, unlike him, he wasn't able to retain his form like that guy. He was instead morphed into just a nasty looking beast. And so I didn't know he was there at first, so I sent Vernachus at the problem. There was a wall with an eye on it. I said, I don't want to punch this, so I sent, our jobber to do it. And after a while, he managed to break it. And lo and behold, Bartholo blasts from behind it as soon as it comes down and attacks us. I didn't know it was Bartholo at first, but he had the audacity to look at me and throw a punch my way. So I swung back, and I noticed above his health bar the name Bartholo. I didn't recognize him at first, but then I went into my inventory, checked my notes, because I keep all of them. I don't put them away. Why would I? And upon reading this, I remembered who he was. Specifically, I figured who he was in general. So, what this makes me think is a shell going to be down here somewhere? Because while she didn't die, she sort of died under the same conditions as Bartholo. Although I guess you could say Bartholo was technically cursed, since that totem was in this room. So that could have been part of it. So maybe we might not run into a shell down here. Maybe we will. Frankly, I'd find it amazing if we did. Just think about it. A monster named after the character that you chose to martyr rather than accept Molik Bal's help. I mean, who knows what cost that would have come with anyway. May as well die. And so we find ourselves here. I brought Barlor. It's Barlor, right?
The wind is blowing.
Borlor.
It is a good wind.
What a terrible name. So I brought Borlor his bow.
A fair wind is
Weird
blowing.
as it is,
It is a good
with
wind.
the eye on it. Given that we brought him his bow, he offered to, well, give us his help, and, well, the episode that I apparently didn't record, I was going to leave it up to you guys to decide whether or not we should even bother having him as a follower, but seeing how that went, I'm just going to have him follow us, because why not? Okay. So, one of the things I really want to do is check in with our local merchants, see if they've refreshed their personal economy. I'm probably not getting the idea across like I should be, but whatever. I want to see if they've gotten their money back so I can wait. Where'd the guy who was sitting here go? Do you know? He was sitting right here. And apparently, at least I'm assuming, he was talking to his weapon, which was laying against here. And there were boxes here. Where? Weird. Now, what I need is not a blacksmith, but an enchanting table. But that's not really an option. Well, I assume anyway.
Yes? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I mean, as much as I would love to paddle my enemies, well, it's pretty cheap. And I don't know if I'll be able to come back later. And by later, I mean once we start, I think it's the third mod, Onslaught. I have no idea what Onslaught consists of, but I know of what class I want to play as. If it works, it'll be pretty cool. And I'll be able to use, normal weapons like these. Though this is a paddle, so take the word normal with a grain of salt. Yeah, I'll take this. Also, we had, up until we bought that, 35,000 golds even. I don't know how, but it happens apparently. I don't need ingots, but I definitely need to increase
Until next time.
my
What are
blacksmithing.
you doing that for?
It's not like I'm intending to. Oh, right. Oh, that is actually really... Oh, but this is for companions. I don't care about them. It's pretty nice defense for some light armor. Naturally, no actually useful weapons. Nothing unique. But exploding steel arrows of shock. Explodes for 10 points of shock damage and half that to magicka. At the very least, I want to see if I can put this on myself. Probably not anytime soon, but just... Oh, right. I wanted to do that for smithing. I need to... Well, I can craft junk just to boost my smithing, but I'd have to do that off camera. Why does this Mystic Enchantress amulet require leather? Void armor. Oh, that's nice. The void hides you. Third era, no.
Yes.
No, I said.
Yes.
Interesting.
Huh?
I need steel and corundum ingots. Okay, let's do that. Pretty sure I saw that he had all of the
Looking to
ingots.
protect yourself or deal some damage?
Let's just buy all of them. Ebony, gold, or chalcum. Yeah, go ahead. This and this. Now,
Until next time.
we're going to go back to...
A fair wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
Please do not speak. Can't sell it, so I'm leaving it there. Now, let's go ahead and craft us some... Right, we can craft armor, bullets. So the bullet does 17 damage and then does an additional 15 points of damage and banishes Daedra. I'd love to test that on our jobber, but I don't have the gun. Also, we are not a class that's going to be using the gun. We're going to hold off on using that until... I'd like to hold off from using that until we get to the Onslaught mod. But we'll see. Black Soul Bullet does 20 points of magic damage per second for 15 seconds and lowers the target's magic resistance. I've got 9 Black Soul Gems, so there's that. But what we came here for is this, which we can't even actually freaking make. Wonderful. And we got a hide shield of resist magic. Alright, we have stamina regen on our armor, so we can't actually wear these. At the very least, we can still make this. Do we have... Move. Not you.
Yet.
You.
Something. Looking to protect
Do you have some
yourself
leather?
or deal some damage?
Oh, good, you do. Good man. I'll go ahead and pick your pockets of those and grab some of those.
Until next time.
That sounds like I brought the whole place down.
Watch what you're doing.
Okay, so... I still can't? Oh, it requires steel ingots. I grabbed all of the expensive
Looking
ones.
to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Steal. I've got plenty of stuff to sell, so off camera I can come back and do that. I probably won't do it today, so it probably won't happen anytime soon. As soon as I'm done recording, we've got to go and edit this video so it can be, well, not this video, but the, what was the name of that game? The Forgotten City video. Yeah, we have to, do we want this? I have to get that video edited so it can go up in time. The frick am I looking at here? Across 2 leather strips. Excuses. They're both the same weight and armor value, so well,
Watch what you're doing.
okay, so I don't want to carry these heavy ingots around. I really don't want to give them to this
I feel
weirdo.
wind is blowing.
But he's going to be my personal dumpster for as long as I choose to keep him around. So he'll just have to hold on to this stuff for me. Where is... Should have just searched up the ingots, that way I could just put them all away. Oh, but these don't show up as ingot. Okay. So let's see. Oh, right, we can fast travel, so... What the frick? Come on. Underground Priory. Yeah, so it was the Inquisition Court sewer. We're making our way slowly around the map. Okay. Can we finally get up to that bridge and kill the idiots on it? No, it seems I need to get into the castle to get to the bridge. But that's where we came from with all the scary spookies. Oh, right. I want to show you guys this before I forget. Up here, there's a chest, so make sure you come and visit that. Hopefully you've got mods installed to actually make... You also have to lockpick it, so keep that in mind. Hopefully you have mods installed that make whatever appears inside of it worth your time. Oh. Who's over here spitting fire? That's curious. I saw the fire. It didn't just happen on its own. Alright, we do have that. What is it? The Rune of the Outsider? I imagine I'm not supposed to be back here. But where there's a will, there's a way. Oh. Look out below, sucker. Now that that's been handled. No, it's perfectly normal to eat mystery mushrooms out of an opponent's pockets. Wait, did I do it again? That thing where I keep skipping freaking gates before I get the key to them? Oh, also, suck it. So I'm probably supposed to go through here in order to actually get around it. That's right. Kneel before Zod. I can't help saying that sometimes. So I'm supposed to go through Fort Sapridia before we can actually open that gate, but in classic fashion, I completely ignored all the rules and went wide around it. I don't even know if it's a good idea to go through to the fort through this way, because, I mean, if there's a boss in here, wouldn't I just be walking into that fight? I want to ease my way into it. I want to explore this entire place and rob them blind. And then, what the frick? Who are you, buddy? Oh, this is the guy that was sitting outside of the Crestfallen Knight of the Nine. What are you doing? Borlor's arrow, because he shot him, naturally. I wonder if I give Borlor some paralysis potions, will he actually, or poisons, will he actually use them? Scroll of Hysteria. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go.
A fair wind is blowing.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give him a few poisons and see if he uses any. This right here. Yeah, let's just give him one. See if he uses it. Thracian Apothecary discovered. Maybe there's an enchanting table in here. Oh, right. There's another, if you're looking to get all of these notes, there's another one of these near the statue that is just outside of the entrance. It was at the, I think it was at the start of the previous video. There's a statue of Dibella right next to that statue if you look around on the ground. So let's see what Sir Gregory has to say about this. To everyone, do you take care of your health? Even if your body is only temporary, you must take good care of it. An alchemist told me there are giant leeches inside the sewer and the slums. They're weak to fire, so you should take a torch or a weapon with flame enchantment along. I still don't recommend you to journey to the lower levels of the sewer, since it seems to be a domain of a so-called goddess of these leeches. I heard residents of the slums even worship it. They must have lost their minds. Because of this, I advise you against trying to talk to them. Dibella bless your journey. Signed, Sir Gregory. Now, as good as all of this stuff looks, I don't really need to steal. Well, couldn't hurt. Also, I think this place only has alchemy tables. Oh, a plague doctor mask. Nice. So, let's see. Actually, I don't care if she is trying to get some sleep. I need to buy. What do you have for sale? Stamina damage. Healer of Pyloon Mask. And this one's enchanted for disease resistance. So they even have one for those who don't want to wear actual armor. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Actually, I do have some potions I'd like to get, well, poisons I'd like to get rid of. Let's go with arranging them by value. And we'll decide on a case-by-case basis whether we actually want them. No. I mean, that might help a little. What else? What else? What else? I want to... Oh, tell me about the leeches.
They carry the Thracian plague. Rotting blood and flesh is their favorite food, so they let their host slowly rot, and then eat it. In the end, they break the skull of their host on their foreheads and look for a new host, so don't get too close to the already infected people.
Tell me what you know about the plague that's undermining this wasteland.
It's the Thracian plague. It starts with fatigue, chills, and high fever. When it gets worse, your blood rots and your body starts decaying. When the black spots appear on your body, it's too late. It's far better to prevent infection.
I should probably check my condition while I'm thinking about it. Reduce stamina from the Thracian plague. It's a good thing I checked. So, let's go ahead and suck down. Let's just go ahead and... There we go.
The wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
I have the Thracian plague. There's no wind that can make that okay. So let's check and see if it... Oh good, it does. Thank goodness for cure-alls. Also, what's this business about Dungeoneer? Ah. Great. Now I don't know if I can even steal anything because I've stolen before in the line of sight of an ally following me. I think that was only an Enderal though. Oh. Yep, that might do it.
A fair wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
Yeah. So I thought that was him exposing me, but it wasn't. Jeez, can you move your gigantic rump? I cannot pass you. I want that. What is apparently I thought it was a pile of cocaine, but it's not. It's apparently... Get me out of here. Just... I have super jump. Why can't I... Finally. Ash of Saint Sard. A Shrine of Julianos. What the frick does this do? There it is. Blessing of Julianos fortifies Magicka. That's a stupid effect.
A fair wind is blowing. It is
And so,
good wind.
to appropriately address being cursed with an unwanted blessing, I first suck down someone's ashes, and then we plop a tree down on the ground. Or, not a tree, a statue. Inside? Oh! Oh yeah, there's not a thing I can do about that. So we touch the butt. Oh good, it is gone. Oh hey! This guy doesn't notice us. He's an idiot. We like those. Man, we made some really nice jokes about punching things in the... I was going to say the last video, but I didn't actually record anything, so it wasn't actually a video. Let's deal with these guys. Candle. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't know what's going on, so I'm not worried about him. What the frick did I just pick up? Oh, great. I'm not into junk.
A fair wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
Didn't you hear what I just said? So it unlocks from here. Yeah. If you don't... Thank you. The store's master.
Look at the tiny little man.
That is a teeny tiny burnt corpse. Wait, it's the second floor. We're not ready for that quite yet.
A fair wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
Do you not see this tiny little corpse burning in this bowl? There's no fair wind here. It's a ball and the eggs. Pretty sure I read that one already. Better remember to watch out for traps. I don't know why there would be any here, but... well... it's best to just expect the worst kind of stupidity possible. He just sort of died. Good job. The song never sung at twilight. That is not cruel which cures, O faith, charity, rigor. By faith true heart endures, O hope, clarity, vigor. 77 shall guide us, O praise, honor, and duty. Alicia, right? Alicia lives inside us, and truth is one with beauty. No wonder why it's not sung. It's a terrible
A
rhyme.
fair wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
Okay, so now we can properly search this place.
A fair wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
Oh. Now that leads back to Cold Harbor. You still
A fair
have
wind is blowing.
that poison on you. Kind of disappointed you haven't used that yet. Ooh. Just to be thorough. I wonder if there's something hidden down here that I can interact with. A chest, maybe. Because really the only reason I'm here is loot. That's no really big secret. Well, the only place we have left to go is up to the second floor. Ooh. Nice. Dried corpse. Ah, right, this. So, thanks to our perk, we're a little closer to where the... Mother fricking. Beggar's key added. What? Do we really have... I don't know how many levels we have, or if it's just one. Frankly, I'd like... Yeah, let's go with Magicka. Oh, that's just the one. Kind of disappointing, really. We're looking for lockpicking, right? Should be here. Oh yeah, we got wax key in order to get this. Yeah, so it's fine. Oh, I want treasure hunter. I really do. There aren't enough things to lockpick. You have to lockpick everything. A hostile automaton. Like, where would I even come across one of those? Right, and we need to do a lot of I was going to say lockpicking. What I meant was pickpocketing. I'm going to go ahead and save since we haven't done that in a while. I don't expect there to be any traps, but it sort of goes contrary to how traps are supposed to work. You're not supposed to expect them. And he's got nothing in his frickin'... I wonder if I can just put something in his pocket. Bastard shot me. What the frick? Open beggar's way. Yeah. But, about the trap that was sprung by that. What the frick? What was it supposed to have done? I don't see what it could have done. I heard it get tripped. Weird. So we've got another door to explore as well. I'm only sneaking because I really... Actually, I think I will take that loot now that I'm thinking about it. Only because I really want to level up my... What's the fricking word? The pickpocketing. So here, have some arrows. God dang it. Why doesn't this stuff show up in his inventory before? I would love the opportunity to take them from him. Slums, second floor. Okay, let's do this.
A fair wind is blowing.
I had to hurry up in order to make sure he did not finish his sentence. I hate hearing it. Left. And here? Can't be. This is a small room. He's far on the other side. Oh, it's just these things? Thought it was something serious. Their footsteps are way creepier than they actually sound like, than they actually look like they would be. Wait. What's his face didn't follow? Borlor. Terrible name. Filter of illusion. The Great Beggar. Whoa! Time to block, baby. Also got the beggar's key. Oh, that is just especially deadly to undead. Oh, that is nice. Oh, I had to lick my fingers on that one. I really do like the look of that weapon, though. Like it's not even anything too crazy like the burned corpse greatsword. It's just a big old log, you know? Nothing says strong like splitting a head open with a log. So what else is in here? We've slain the Great Beggar, who apparently wasn't all that great at it since he's not only a desiccated corpse, but he's also now dead. And while I have this... Oh, that's where I would come up from. And while I have this cloak of frost on, I can't actually go about trying to steal anything from their pockets. Of course, nothing actually shows up once I get into the pockets, but that's another issue. Should be able to go through there. There's really nothing of interest here. I mean, there's furs, but I could just buy leather. I'm currently swimming in valuable junk. Wait. Oh, come on. Arrows that are logs. Oh, that is just... I have to take them. Just gonna... kind of... trying to get him back in the hole here. Just... there we go. Now. Much better. It's almost tolerable except for the smell. Is there really no chest in here? It was a boss there usually. There's usually loot to complement it. Frankly, I'm just happy to be able to guard. Taking one of those to the head is not preferable. You know what I would love to see? A chest that's a gun. Oh. And it just shoots it just shoots weapons at you. Mortal Blood, I've read that. That sounds like a grand old time. And it would be even better if it worked based on the player's inventory once you have it equipped yourself. So that it just ends up consuming whatever weapons you have in your inventory. So apparently this guy is
A fair wind is blowing.
completely unable to physically lift himself up a ladder, which is more or less fine. For a second I thought I heard the telltale grunt of someone needing to be punched. Wait, this is not the right way. No, we need to go through the master door, right? Thought that was armor. Ooh, frick. Didn't expect that to work. Okay, let me... Where is it? Okay, now we'd no longer zoom. This way. Where's that other door we saw? This way. So what was supposed to happen was that I was supposed to go up to the second floor, get the key from the great beggar, use the key.
Wind is blowing. It is a good.
Use the key to unlock the locked door that had the master lock on it, which was thankfully picked by me beforehand. They're aware of me now. And then I was supposed to come this way. What the frick? Madman. That's how I party. Just sort of trying to get through here. Man, if you knock me off this bridge, I'm going to be mildly upset. Come on. That's the ticket. Oh dear, you seem to be stuck. Conjuration. Why did I get conjuration experience? I don't have anything summoned. I don't want to get into the water yet. Oh, I guess it's fine. He doesn't seem to be taking any damage or be under attack from... What the frick? He jiggled the bones, and an enemy spawned. Aw, he knew exactly what I wanted for my birthday. More enemies to fight. Whoop! Whoop! Sucker. What the? He has a lot of gold on him. Ow. WeArEuS is no freaking joke. Yeah, I think it was a good idea to go with WeArEuS as a follower. There are just some enemies that are too much of a hassle to actually get to. Oh, I'm going down. Oh, there's a bed here. Can I sleep on it? Oh, cool. It's not supposed to activate, but cool, I guess. Dang it. Would be a shame if I were to waste one of my hundreds of lockpicks. Only to have it refreshed, or outright replaced, I should say. What the frick? Who puts bear traps in the water? Monster. Also, I don't understand why the bear traps are even activating when I have Lightfoot or whatever the frick that perk is. That makes it so you can't activate traps. It's supposed to work on bear traps, right? Ooh. Ooh. Cool. Haven't saved in a while, so time to rectify that. I have to give credit where credit is due. These dungeons... These dungeons are very, very, very thoroughly designed. That's mine now. So, what do you have for sale? It's just all returns. And lockpicks I don't need. Potion of cure. Nah, because I can't get my money back from this guy. Let's see what he'll buy. He's not getting the lore. He's just not. Perfect. Move. Move or I start swinging. This is not a joke. Anvil of Zenithar. Helm of the Wasteland Guardian, I already have that. Wow. So I can actually make that from 10 firewood. That'd probably be a monster of a weapon if I actually had any two-handed weapon levels. Frankly, I'd love to use this opportunity to make my get some smithing XP. Barlow's great bow. Then, oh, 8 ebony ingot. He does have 8 of them on him, but he's already got the bow now. Oh, that's really cool. Impractical. I wonder if it's actually got unique animations for it. You know, it just doesn't have that flair that the gold one does. Sort of. Oh, it's Jode, not Jade. It looks like Jade. You can't blame me for getting it wrong. So Moon Sword of Jode and Moon Sword of Joan. Ah. So the Moon Sword of Joan is just a normal sword. That would actually be worth making. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so... wait. Well... Dang, it's a shame the only one that exists in this area, at least that I'm aware of, is here. Before the ages of man. Just so you're aware of where you need to move, buddy. I don't ask twice. Just so you're aware, we're currently in the slums. Well, technically we're no longer in the slums, but to get here you have to go through the slums, which are all the way out here near the Thracian Apothecary. So just keep that in mind and you'll find it eventually. Oh, yeah, that looks totally inviting. So, we'll go the opposite. I'm gonna go ahead and read that. We'll just go the opposite direction for, you know, no reason whatsoever.
You're finally here. What kept you so long? There's nothing worth stopping for in this wasteland. You're a right lazy one. Even an old man like myself managed to overtake you.
So where does this sewer go exactly?
To the prison tower. It's a place where people who fought against Elysians were imprisoned. Beware of the leech monsters along the way. They are rampant here, and far worse than the people in the slums.
Care to expand on that idea you were just telling me about?
You must have seen people infested with the leeches on your way here. Whatever remains of them ends up here.
Well, that's
Some
gross.
call them Mary's children. The Elysians burned her on the pyre for, supposedly, being a witch. Some say She consorted with Morlag Ball and gave birth to those monsters.
Tell me more about Mary, man.
The Masters called her Mara.
Of course.
Mara. The name of one of WeArEuS' damned usurpers.
Oh, we don't come back up. Oh, never mind. So how does this business with the boat work? I mean, granted, I could just swim wherever I want, but I can't fight back like this. So instead, we just activate boat. It's a fishing rod. Oop. I've made a terrible mistake. Oh dear. What if instead we cast its dull ember? Nope, the underwater sound comes right back. Once I actually kill everything, which is why I have this spell active, once I actually kill everything, I'm going to swim back through this water and check for loot, because it's the reason I live and breathe. I can't loot it, I don't want it. Seriously, where the frick? I can actually go ahead and get in the water, just to get rid of this annoying freaking sound. There we are. Can't actually see, so... I'm not entirely certain. Oh, wow! How the frick did he get all the way over here? Good man. I don't know why he doesn't have his... That is Barlor, right? Are you quite done? You know, I don't actually intend to... I don't want to kill this guy. Why the frick is he upset? Man, I really don't want to have to go back and do all of this again. Oh, wonderful. The Archmonk's Dream. Ferryman Am. Hey, see, he's gotten his attitude in check. I can talk to him again. Into the drink with you, scum. Let me know when you get that attitude sorted out. Nope, he's still upset for no good reason, so I guess we have to do this again. I better check my... Yeah, that's fine. Wonder if we can summon one of these idiots under the water. Let's go with you. Well, the game certainly doesn't like that, does it? That is curious. Like a floating turd. No, you don't want to get on the boat? What the frick is this? Oh, it's only a potion? Gross. That's what you get. Should have been paying attention. Little weird, but whatever. What does this do? What the frick?
A fair wind is blowing. It is a good wind.
Oh good, he's not upset. Oh wonder if I can have him...
A fair wind is blowing. It is a...
He doesn't actually have any arrows. I wonder if I can make him use... It's only worth 11. This, however, that's an arrow. Give him that. Let's see if he can reproduce those and just use them over and over again. Do you hear them?
A fair wind is blowing. It is
Could
a
you
good wind.
please not shout? We're trying to be sneaky. He says right before casting this. Yeah, sure. So yeah, I can give Borlor the... A frick? Flying Dark Young. Yeah, as I was saying, so we can give Borlor the larger bow, but I don't really care about the guy, so why would I? Why the frick does it even come up here? Gross. Could you not? That is disgusting. Let's see. Stops stamina regeneration and drains 5 points of stamina per second. Wow, chest injuries are no freaking joke. Let's get rid of that noise. Now, while I may have been afflicted with some would say, no, not really. Oh, hey there. While I was afflicted with a somewhat severe chest injury, it can be immediately resolved by simply gross. It can be resolved simply, oh, that's why. Ghostly remains. Cool, totally worth my time. It can be resolved simply by returning to full health. that keeps it from being something obnoxious that you can't get rid of immediately. Because not having stamina and listening to that just... Oh no, not again. That's goddamn gross, bro. I don't want to deal with it, so let the jobber deal with it. Where did he go? Also, where the frick did Borlor go? There we go. Come on, jobber, there's work to be done. Yeah. Although that armor is cool. So, let's see, we need candlelight. Grody. Oh, that's the idiot. That's right. All of my problems can be solved with one simple solution. A mean right hook. Oh, that guy doesn't seem to care about me, so I'm going to move on. Yeah, I'm tapping E on the guy and everything. He really doesn't care. Oh, far be it for me to execute him for having done nothing. Glass Mace of Expelling. I'm guessing something about the undead. It might banish Daedra, but I would expect not. Glass Mace should be here. Summoned Daedra are sent back to Oblivion. Yep, I was right. You know, I try deal with gross enemies by simply executing them from stealth in a very, very efficient manner. He's almost unable to... There it is. Dang it. Not even worth fighting. Sheesh. Of course he's at the freaking exit already. So we've leveled up again. Wow. What the frick? We might die here. I'm legitimately stuck. Well. I wonder if we can do this. Crap, and we have not quick saved at all since we entered this area. Let's see. So I can guard, but I literally can't do anything else. Well, let's see if loading helps. Well, this is annoying. Alright, you know what? This is as good as wow. This is as good a place as any to stop the video. I've got editing to do and it is very, very late at night. So, hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. It sucks that we had to stop here. I was hoping to find a more suitable stopping point soon, but this video is already up to 1.5 hours long, and that is way longer than I wanted it to be. So, we've got to cut it here because I have no idea if I'm actually going to be able to fix this or not. So, with all that said, we will see you next time.